Hey guys, what's up? We're back with, what are we back with? Right, Laundry Confessionals 1.3. We're here to finally talk about grad school. Sorry it's taken me so long to get this. I did already record it once, but that was one of like the 3 videos I recorded with my microphone unplugged. So the sound was pure static, of course, but we're back. And I swear that I don't only ever wear this sweatshirt. I feel like my last 4 or 5 videos I've been wearing this sweatshirt. I just really enjoy it, but I do wear other clothes. It's just really soft, you guys. It's really soft. I will say though, the amount of comments I've gotten, because it says world's okayest dad, the amount of comments I've gotten mostly from people who don't know me, like complete strangers, have been like, something along the lines of like, you're a girl, or my sister said something along the lines of like, but you're a cat mom, and it's like, it's a sweatshirt. First of all. Second of all, it can be whatever I want to be. Anyways, on to what we're here for. So if you're new to the Laundry Confessionals, the first two, 1.1 and 1.2, I talked about community college and university, like bachelor's degree level. I've just kind of been talking about college since I am now at my 3rd college at my 3rd level, because I went to community college. I went to just a basic university, and now I'm at a big state-funded university for grad school. So yeah. And during Laundry Confessionals, it's really an excuse for me to fold laundry and talk about something that's on my mind. 2 birds with 1 stone. So you can't see it, but I got some laundry down here. It's all clean. Finally. I went to get it out of the dryer earlier, only to realize I had yet to put it in the dryer. So that was fun. Love that. Anyways, let's get this started. So I go to grad school and I'm getting my master's degree in creative writing, what I got my bachelor's degree in. I got my bachelor's degree in 2017 in creative writing and literature, and I'm getting my MFA, my Master of Fine Arts degree in creative writing, and I should be graduating in 2021. I can math. So unlike most grad programs, my program's 3 years long. If you're an English MA, you are 2 years. Us MFAs have an extra year of workshops, which is kind of dumb, if you ask me. Like, I feel like they should be equal. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Don't agree. And at my grad program, part of it is you're a GTA, so I am a graduate teaching assistant, or part of the graduate teaching assistantship. So I teach 2 undergrad freshman writing comp classes. So ENC 1101 and 1102, so English 101 and 102 more or less. So yeah, I teach 44 undergrads this semester. To say I'm frustrated about this whole situation would be, what's the opposite of exaggeration? Because this is something we're more or less forced to do, because we don't have to, you're right, in 3, but then we get to pay, $30,000 in tuition every year. So in theory, what are you going to do? We also get a stipend every year, and each person's is different in the sense that there's a basic stipend, and then there are multiple different additional kind of scholarship-y things you can get. I don't have any of those because my grades are better now, but weren't the best, and I've never been great at school. I've always been passable. I've known the material. I just, between hospitalizations and I don't do tests well. I was never good at traditional schooling, which is one of the reasons I was homeschooled. I just don't have good grades. Not dumb. I know my stuff. So I have the basic stipend package, which I'm not going to tell you how much it is. All I'm going to tell you is I make less than the poverty line here in Florida State. So the average graduate student stipend on my school's campus, and this is for all majors, not just English majors, is $20,000. If the poverty line is $11,000 and I make less than that, you can do the math on how much I make, sort of. I make that in a year. We're also the only program of our kind in the state of Florida that doesn't, as students/instructors, because we are instructors, we don't get health insurance. We don't get fully funded health insurance. We don't even get partially funded health insurance. We are allowed to have student insurance, which we would have to pay for, and like most colleges, student insurance is horrible. But beside from all of that, it's frustrating because we're expected to teach 2 classes a semester. If we teach less, we don't get the same amount of funding. And also take a full load of grad credits, and grad classes are bigger and heavier loads than undergrad classes are, which would be totally acceptable if you ask me, if we didn't also have to teach. Like one of my classes this semester, I'm taking a fiction workshop. One of our projects, along with 12 other things, is writing an entire novella this semester. If you're not sure what a novella is, a novel is 50,000 plus words. A novella is about 20 to 40,000. That's a lot of words. And I have 2 other classes that I'm taking as well that have work of their own. Plus I'm teaching and grading. It's just frustrating because if I were to only ever do that stuff and do it on time and perfectly, and I will fully admit I don't, I wouldn't have a life, which is why I don't do it all perfectly. I wouldn't be able to do the things I like, which is read for fun, write for myself, which I barely do at all, do these videos. I really enjoy this. You know, I actually really, really enjoy making YouTube videos, even though I've only been at it for 2 months, you know, and I'm starting streaming on Twitch. But yeah, like, it's frustrating because there's too much expected of us. And like, that would be expectations would be outrageous for a normal person. And then there's me, who I spend at least 2 hours a day doing medication, if not more. And if I get even a cold, it often lands me in the hospital. I literally had to tell my students today, if you're sick, don't you dare step in my classroom. And at the end, one came up to me and was like, oh, by the way, I have bronchitis. I was like, get out of my classroom, in a really kind way. I said it really nicely. I was like, honey, go see a doctor. Don't come back to class until you're better. Like, and then in theory, that'll count against them. I'll do my best to make sure it doesn't, but I can only do so much, you know? Overall, it just feels like I'm doing more of the exact same stuff I did in undergrad. Like, not harder, just exactly the same, plus teaching. And I feel like I'm not learning anything new, and they're just getting free labor out of me, you know? And I'm not saying don't go to grad school. Do it. If that's what you want to do it. I fully 100% support it. I just think I personally picked the wrong one, for me at least. There are hundreds of different grad school options. Overall, I've met some great people. It's hard too because I miss home, though I love being here in Florida with my dad. Alright, I love being with my dad. I don't love Florida. But anyways, I don't totally hate it. There are just a lot of aspects that frustrate me and that could be a lot better. I went into the pet store the other day looking for a specific kind of cat food for my hedgehog, and after talking to this woman for like 5 minutes, she goes, where do you work? And I told her, and she's like, oh, well, we're hiring and you're actually competent compared to most people that come in here. And honestly, part of me really wanted to go, what days we talking? Because like I said, I don't make anything and I need some more equipment. I need to get a game capture card, geez, and I might not have just ordered a Switch. But yeah, it's stuff like that. Like, I was considering taking a second job on top of everything else I'm already doing because I'm not paid nearly enough. It's ridiculous. But on that depressing note, that'll be it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'll put all my social media down below like normal. So if you're new, definitely check out like my Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye, nerds.